This
Yes.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first we'll go through the session, I mean the syllabus that we are going to learn, okay? So this will be Playwright with core Java, okay? We'll be learning it for the next 30, 45 days. So first 10 hours will be on core Java. We'll be brushing up core Java sessions, and I'll be giving you all the instructions, and I'll be teaching you the core Java basics. Like first we'll be going through the introduction, okay, and then what is the use of and how it is important to use Java in test automation, and we'll be setting up the Java installations, and the Eclipse will be the IDE that we'll be using. It is the editor that we'll be using for this course, and how to write a program. So these things we'll see today as a demo, okay, for Java as well as for Playwright also we'll have a short demo, right? So then we'll be learning about data types, operators, and control statements, and a lot of things. Okay. So each and everything I'll be giving a detailed explanation to you guys so that you will get to learn it very faster. Okay. I'll give you short notes, and I'll give you daily notes I'll be providing to you guys. I want you, whoever have joined this session, kindly post your name and email in the WhatsApp group so that I can just make a note of your names, and I'll be daily sending you the uh, course content and whatever the documents that I'm using to explain you guys, right? I'll be sharing those things, and then we'll be seeing the OOPS concept. So how, what are the classes, objects, and how we create methods and inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction. So everything we'll be seeing in detail. Okay, so to work on Playwright, you will be learning all those details, and advanced core Java also we'll be seeing. So we'll be learning collections framework like list, set, map, and the array list, hash set, all those things we'll be learning. So after 10 hours of Java, core Java, you after learning a lot of things in Java, we'll be moving to Playwright. Okay. So in Playwright, we will see what is Playwright, why we are using it. Okay. What is the advantages over Selenium? Why people have started moving towards Playwright? Will it be next Selenium or not? So all these details I'll be sharing with you guys. Okay. So far, any questions? All good, right? Regarding core Java, guys, you can just react in the.
How is the market with the playwright right now? I have no idea about it.
Yeah, I'll tell all those things in the next slide. So now we'll just I'm just sharing about the core Java alone. Sorry, I mean the course content. I'll be telling all
Okay.
those details in the next slides. And then we'll be seeing about the Playwright architecture and features, and how to install it, and how to start adding the dependencies, and how to write the program to run the execution of Playwright. And we'll be seeing browser automations, how it works, okay, and how to use head mode and headless mode, and then how to use multiple browsers in the browser context, and how the sessions are used. All those things we'll be seeing, and what are the locators that are available in Playwright, and how to use those, and how to handle the dynamic elements and weights, and what are the mechanisms, retry mechanisms, and auto weighting. All those things are available in Playwright as well. If you are aware of Selenium, you guys will be it will be very easy to understand, and not to worry if you don't know anything also, not a problem. We can I will be teaching from the scratch, so you need not worry about that as well. So then we'll be moving to input fields, how to enter some text into an input field, and how to use checkboxes and radio buttons, how to handle a drop down, and how to upload the file, and how to download it. All these things we'll be learning. And after that, we'll be moving to alerts, how to handle an alert, and how to handle Windows, how to use JavaScript, and how to handle frames. All these things, if you are not aware, not to worry. Once we get into the session, I'll clearly explain all those things, and I'll let you know, guys. Okay. And then we'll be learning about the assertions and different types of assertions that are available in Playwright, which is inbuilt, and how to verify an UI element, and how to verify a text values, and how to validate the URLs and browser navigations, and how to capture screenshots and videos, and how to debug, and how to get the log. All those stuffs we'll be seeing. and then how to handle web tables, complex elements, all these things. Okay, and shadow DOMs. We'll be learning about the models, pop-ups, lot of things. Whatever available in the website, right? You will be keep on. We'll be learning about everything, and then about page object model, how to use page object model, and how to create a framework using Playwright. All these things we'll be learning. And last 2 hours will be how to configure a hybrid framework. Okay, we'll be learning this, and how to parameterize using external data sources like Excel sheet, how to import it, and how to use the property files. All these things we'll be learning, and how to log and get the report, proper rich reports. We'll be learning all those things. And then CI/CD, continuous integration and deployment, how to do it with Git and Jenkins. All these details we'll go through. Then I'll give you a live project. You guys can work on that, and whatever doubts you get in that, you can get it clarified with me, and you'll do end-to-end testing automation using the Playwright. Okay. So overall, Java will be 10 hours and Playwright will be around 25 hours approximately. It may go above or it may reduce also. So based on the level of how you guys cope up, we'll be going in that way. Okay. So far, any questions? Okay. Uh, no one has any questions. Okay, fine.
I have one question. Which framework will you follow? Test NG?
Yes, TestNG framework. TestNG or Cucumber, we'll be learning everything together. First, we'll go through TestNG and then we'll be going through Cucumber as well.
And most of the thing will be similar with Selenium, or it is
Yes,
different.
it will be similar to Selenium, but it has a lot of features when compared to Selenium.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I have a
So
question.
additionally, yeah,
Yeah, you've said something about the hybrid thing in the scenario 20 or so. Does that
yeah,
mean hybrid of Selenium plus Playwright integration, or it's
it's
what's
framework hybrid framework. We'll be seeing TestNG and Cucumber to be together combined,
all right?
not Selenium. But at the end, I have a bonus content. Like if you guys want me to teach you Selenium, and along with this Playwright, I can convert your Selenium framework into a uh, Playwright framework. I can help you do that. That will be the bonus content. So like I'll give you a proper framework which has Selenium as well as Playwright coding in it. It is like, you guys know, right? In the aircraft and all, they have two engines, right? So if one fails, they will be using the other. Like
Yeah,
similarly, in Playwright, in real time, what we have done in my company, right? They have implemented Selenium. Along with that, they have implemented Playwright also. So they just by changing the configuration file, it will automatically run on Playwright. If you mention Playwright, it will execute the whole test case in Playwright. So if you just configure it as Selenium, then it will execute the same set of coding in Selenium.
yeah,
So
we
it is
have also
called
something
engine model.
similar coming up, so hence thought of checking. Thank you.
Sorry.
That helps. We also have something similar coming up, like this Playwright, what you've said, like Selenium, if not Playwright, something like that. So thought of
Yeah,
checking. I'm glad you will be covering that. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. It will be covered at the end of the session. So it will be the bonus content. So anybody has any questions? Okay.
I also have one more question on the timings of this session. Would it be from 9 to 10 every?
Yeah. So it will be from Monday to Friday, 9 to 10 every day, 1 hour it will be. It's Indian time, 9 to 10.
Okay.
Okay, hi, this is Saina.
Yeah.
You'll be teaching on Eclipse or IntelliJ because most of companies are shifted to IntelliJ, right?
No, not at all. Because IntelliJ is a paid version. So for Eclipse, Eclipse is a free version. So most of the companies are still using Eclipse only.
And also you'll be teaching with Core Java with Playwright, right? Like Core Java
Yes.
will take around 20 days and Playwright will be 15 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, total it will be 40 to 45 or 35 days.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, like this. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And Jagan, who has messaged in here, he is saying that he's having a laptop with Windows 7. Yeah, Playwright you need not install. You'll be just using the Eclipse. In that we'll be adding the dependencies for Playwright. So I don't think it will be a issue. But I would suggest if you are able to upgrade your Windows to Windows 10, that will be great. Okay. So the basically the tools that that are required for the session is Java JDK 11 and above. Okay, you guys have to install Java 11 and above, and we'll be using Eclipse IDE. Okay, for Java, because we are using Java as the language, right? So we'll be using Eclipse IDE for Java developers thing. And then Maven will be automatically getting installed whenever you are trying to install Eclipse. It will automatically get installed. If not, please install the Maven also, and you should have a very good internet connection. And so I'll share this step by step document to you guys, so that you can just download the Java from here, and you have to set the path here. Okay. uh, if someone is interested who doesn't have anything, like don't have Java or Eclipse in your system, you can just share your screen, and we can have an installation session tomorrow also. Okay. Or if needed, we can do it at the end of the session. You someone can share the screen and we can install it, and others can also make note of it. And also we are having the recording, right? So if you want that, we can share it to you tomorrow also. So when you're coming for the next session, kindly have these Java and Eclipse installed in your system, so that we'll be able to go through on daily basis. Okay. So this will have the step by step instructions to install for the installation of Selenium and sorry, Eclipse and Java. Okay, I'll share this with you guys. And someone was asking about the job opportunity in India, right? So basically, if you are learning Playwright, the basic salary structure will be, it will be starting from 3 lakhs to 20 lakhs based on your experience. Okay. And if you see Selenium, it will be also same. It will be also same. And people in many company, they are slowly moving from Selenium to Playwright. Even if you see the job that are available, right? If you see, we have more opportunities for Selenium, right? Similarly, if you see for Playwright also, there are a lot of opportunities available, which is, you can even see the time that 5 days ago, 3 days ago, 21 days. So there are a lot of opportunities for Playwright with Java and JavaScript as well. Okay. So if you see, all the companies are very big organizations like MNCs, UST, NIQ, Nielsen, it is Wipro, so Infosys. So you need not worry about the job market. So Playwright is new, but still people are very less. People who know Playwright is very less. So the job market is too wide. You can get it very easily. Okay, when compared to Selenium, because Selenium people know, so many people know Selenium, right? So almost if you take in India alone, there are around 3 lakh people who know Selenium. And job opportunities are nowadays getting very less, because they are switching, the most of the companies are switching to Playwright. That's the another reason. So you need not worry about learning Playwright. It is the next Selenium, if you ask me. And even if you want to see the trend, how it is getting downloaded, right? So if you see here, Cypress is the other tool that we have, the automation tool, right? If you see, it is having around 15 lakh downloads, right? Whereas if you see for Playwright, it is around 30 lakhs. And Selenium, if you see, it is just 1 lakh. It is not even touching to 3 lakhs, right? So this is the latest trend I have taken for 3 months. If you see all time trend, right, you can identify. So Selenium was in the top in the beginning, okay, around 2003 when, sorry, 2023 when Playwright got introduced, the Selenium usage has gone down. and the Playwright has increased a lot. Can you see, guys? So the updates are also frequent. If you see here, the Playwright update has been done before 3 days. It is mentioned here, right? It was created 11 years ago and it is updated 3 days ago. And Selenium WebDriver, if you see, it is a month ago. Because as I told you, the people are slowly moving to Playwright because of its lot of features that are available. And Cypress is also updated 10 days ago. So if you see the GitHub of the Playwright, it is completely owned by Microsoft. Okay. See, can you see here? It is updated, last updated 2 hours ago. So this is the trend website where they get the details of the download details, all these things for every 3 to 2 days. So that is why it is showing us 3 days ago. Whereas this is the correct GitHub site of the Playwright. Okay. So when you see here, 10 minutes ago also someone has updated it. So there are a lot of commits also. You can see around 15,000 commits has been happened here. So every 10 minutes it is getting updated and there are a lot of people using it, and the contributors, can you see, around it is 644, and most of them will be from Microsoft. Can you see here? So you need not worry whether this will be long lasting or not, like that. And it will be completely free because they are using uh, Apache 2.0 license. Okay, this license is a free license. It will always be a free version. Okay, is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
So let's see Selenium GitHub also as well. So if you see here, there are around 33,000 commits has happened over here, and 3 hours ago it was also update. And if you see, there are around 789 contributors, but everyone will be working for Selenium. So if it is above 500, you need not worry about the future of this application. Okay, so Playwright will be for longer time, and you guys can learn it for sure without any doubts. Okay. So now let's see what is Playwright and what are its features. So Playwright is a modern web automation framework. Okay. So it is an open source tool. It is used for web automation testing. Okay. It was developed by Microsoft in 2020. And it is mainly for web applications alone. It cannot automate any desktop application. Okay. And for mobile application, it will automate only for native mobile applications. Native mobile application is nothing but the application that is used in browser. Okay, for example, if you are opening any website, so if you inspect it, right, you can see a phone and tab kind of symbol here, right? Once you click on it, you can see the responsiveness. So the browse, if you see here, it will show you whatever the mobile phones that are options are available over in the Chrome browser. So if you choose any phone here, right, it will show you the mobile version of the website. So you can automate until this kind of thing. You cannot automate the direct web mobile application, but you can automate it using Chrome browser. Okay. So Playwright will support a lot of languages such as JavaScript, TypeScript, Java, Python, and C Sharp. Okay. And then it supports multiple browsers like Chromium, Firefox, and WebKit. Using this WebKit, we can automate Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Opera, Safari, all these browsers. So it executes the test very quickly, which is very helpful in testing complex testing projects. And it has cross-platform execution also. It will support Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Okay. And it is resilient, so no flaky test. It has actually the main advantage of Playwright is it has auto wait in its application. Okay, it will automatically wait for the elements to load, and it has lot of wait features inbuilt, so you need not add any artificial timeout. If you are aware of Selenium, you have to add a lot of weight mechanisms like thread.sleep and other implicit weight, explicit weight. All these things will be adding up. So in order to overcome those things, people started moving to Playwright because it has auto weight mechanism inbuilt in it. Okay, that is the main reason. Okay, whenever you are giving some timeout, right, it will automatically fail. So if it should not fail, right? So that is the reason the Playwright tool itself has a auto weight mechanism in it. Okay, and it does assertions also. So in Selenium we will be using testng assertions and all, right. In Playwright we will be handling assertions which are directly developed for Playwright itself. It has inbuilt assertions itself, which is created specifically for the dynamic web elements. Okay, so it also automatically retry. It has a retry method also. You need not explicitly add those things. It will be automatically added in the Playwright itself. And it has features like as I told, the retry strategy is there, and it will capture the execution trace, whatever the screenshots, videos, and where some whenever there is some flakiness, if it is failing, and it will automatically make track of all those things. And Playwright has headless option and headed option also. Headless is nothing but the execution will happen in the backend. The browser will not get opened. So automatically, if you guys are not speaking, can you guys go and mute? Okay, sorry guys. So, and as I told, it has a test runner also. Okay, it is built in. So whereas when you're using Selenium and all, right, we have to create a runner for running the test, right. But in Playwright it has a test runner inbuilt, and you can do parallel execution, and reporting will be very rich, and you can test this on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS locally, or you can use CI, continuous integration like Jenkins. Okay, you can use headless or headed mode with native mobile emulation. As I told you, the web browser can be emulated in this format, and you can check the mobile version of the browser also. And uh, the Playwright is distributed as a set of Maven modules. Okay, you have to add the dependency to your POM. That's it. You no need to download any software, anything. Just open the Eclipse, go to the POM. We'll be adding the dependencies to it. Then it'll start working. Okay. So I told you about the auto wait, right? Let's see. Yeah. So if you see, for checking the element, for clicking, for everything, it has for visibility, stableness, and received events. For everything, it has auto waits available. So you need not give any wait mechanism here. Is it clear, everyone, so far, or am I I'm so fast or something?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So does anyone have any questions? I see Jagan has put is required whether core Java is enough for coding. Yeah, any language is fine. So if you start learning Playwright with core Java, it will be easy for you to understand, because Java has a lot of libraries to incorporate with the Playwright, right? So learning with Java will be enough. And is Playwright support W3 standards? We'll go. Actually, Playwright doesn't have W3 this thing. It will be using Node.js with it. Okay, so let's see the architecture of the Playwright.
Yeah, hi. I
Yeah,
just have a small query. You can just mention a little comparison between Selenium and, like we can just understand, okay, this doesn't support in Selenium or Cypress. So, what in our company, we are moving from Cypress to Playwright completely. So, we were already using Cypress, and now so there is an ask to start the development using Playwright. So, that's how I landed here. Yeah, so it would be, it also, I mean, it will give an idea that, okay, these things are not supported by, that's why this tool is, new in the market, and why so many people are opting for
yes,
it.
yes, I understand. I have everything in place. I'm just
Okay.
going one by one. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
no issues. So basically, the structure, the architecture, right? You'll see the architecture difference itself for Selenium and Playwright. So for Playwright, what will happen is whenever we are writing some test case, okay, in any it can be any language. So once it is done, once your test case is created, it will automatically converted into a JSON format. Okay. So once it is converted into JSON format, it will be moving to the server. So if you see here, there is an handshake operation is happening here, right? So when your code is moving to the node server, Playwright server, what it will happen is a connection will open. So the connection will be full duplex connection, bidirectional. It will be persistent until the opposite, either one of the party closes it. Okay, if the connection is still, the connection will be alive until we close ourselves. So it basically uses WebSocket connection method. Okay, so because of this only, the execution is faster when compared to Selenium. So the first reason is people moving to Playwright from Selenium and Cypress is it will be faster. The execution will be faster. For example, in my company, we have around 400 test cases for which in Selenium it will take 2 hours, 30 minutes to execute completely. Okay. Whereas for if we use Playwright, that too in headless mode, it will just take 1 hour, 35 minutes to 40 minutes. So there will be a drastic difference of speed, because whenever execution is starting, for example, one test case is getting executed, when this connection is happening in a handshake method, what will happen is using WebSocket method, it will be bidirectional and it will not be closed. So each and every line of test case will be executed in the same connection. Okay. So through this, it is achieving the fastness. So for example, if you see in the Selenium. This is Selenium. It uses HTTP connection. Okay. Whenever for each and every line, it will be sending a request. It will get a response, and it will automatically get terminated. So for every request, when it is for every action when it is opening a request and it will closing the response, after getting the response, it will be getting closed. So that is the reason of the slowness of Selenium when compared to Playwright. Is it clear, Sneha? I guess. Can you get the
yes.
difference?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you
So
so
that
much.
is the main reason. This
Correct.
all these things happen at the back end, so you will not be able to see, but you will definitely able to see the difference of the speed. For example, if you are opening a browser and if you are giving some login details, and if you see that execution time, it will take around 30 seconds. Whereas if you do it in Playwright, first time alone it will take some time, because it will be downloading all the browser stuffs, all those things when you are executing it for the first time. So it will take some time for the first time alone. But later on, when you compare with Selenium and other tools, this will be the fastest. And also it has the automatic wait, as I told you, right? So in Cypress also you will be using implicit, explicit wait and all, right? Whereas
Yes.
here we will
Yes.
not be using that. So it will automatically wait for the element to load, for an element to be clickable. And we also have wait methodologies, but it is not required to use only when if you are working on some old applications and it is taking more time, and if it is having a lot of data. In that kind of situation, if you want to wait for a few more seconds, then you can add those methodologies. Is it clear, the difference between the Selenium and Playwright connections? Does anyone have any questions? Okay. So as I told you, this is the diagram of the architecture for WebSocket connection. So once you send a request, it will automatically have a handshake connection, and that connection will be available till you close it. Okay, that is the main reason for the speed of this Playwright. So if you have any more doubts like how it will work, this is how it works. It will be sending a request to the client, to the server, and if the configurational parameters that you are passing through the request is correct, then the connection will be accepted by the server. Okay, that is the second step. So the third step will, the server acknowledges the connection establishment to the client. So once the Playwright accepts the connection, the test execution begins on the same connection. So each and every line of the code will be sent through the same connection. It will not be terminated until you close. Okay, all the test cases use the same connection for the execution. Once the execution is completed, the connection is disbanded. So this is the workflow of Playwright architecture. Okay, and as you see in the architecture design, so till this we guys are clear, right? So what is CDP and CDP plus, we'll see this now. Okay, so how it is working on the browsers, how it is using Firefox, Chromium, and WebKit, how it works, we'll see what CDP is. CDP is nothing but Chrome DevTools protocol. Okay, it is originally developed by the Chrome team to remotely control the inspect Chromium based browsers like Edge and Chrome. Okay, the CDP is completely for Chrome browser. Okay, so the CDP is nothing but when you inspect, right? When you inspect an element, you are getting some element console, all these things, right? These are Chrome supporting things. Okay, so this is called a CDP, Chrome DevTools protocol. So using this only we'll be working on. So tools like Chrome DevTools, Puppeteer, and Playwright features use CDP to. We'll be using the CDP to open the tabs. Okay, to emulate device, as I told you, the browsers format, right? Mobile for emulations we'll be using, and monitoring the network request, and then to capture the screenshot. So all these things are handled by this CDP. Okay, the Playwright uses CDP for Chromium browser, and all these things will happen in the backend. You need not worry. Just for understanding purpose, I'm explaining all these things. Okay, for Playwright, we are using CDP. It is especially for Chromium to interact with the browser at a lower level. So it all happens at the backend. You need not worry. Okay, so CDP plus is nothing but the enhanced version of the CDP. Okay, so it is an extension used mainly created for Playwright to use this Chrome development DevTools protocol. Okay, so this one will allow the Playwright to work across multiple browsers like Chromium, Firefox, and with a consistent API. Okay, it will be more stable automation. Okay, it has a lot of multiple context permissions, cross browser behaviors. All these things will be happening using the CDP plus, and it has recording and iframes. All these things will be handled by CDP. Okay, this is the difference between the CDP and CDP plus. So someone were asking about what is the advantages of Playwright versus Selenium, right? So these are the advantages. It has auto wait methodology. Okay, so what will happen is it has a built-in auto wait methods. So it will automatically wait for the elements to load, as I told you in the beginning. Whereas for Selenium, you have to manually add the logics. Okay, you have to tell the system to wait for a particular time and this thing, right? So for that reason, people started moving to Playwright. Another thing is Selenium will support all major browsers, whereas whereas Playwright supports only Chromium, Firefox, and WebKit. So using WebKit, you can automate Edge browser, Safari browser, and Chrome browser. Okay. So as you all know, it is developed by Playwright. It doesn't have direct access to Safari, which is an Apple-based product, right? So that is the reason we are using WebKit to automate Safari and all. And the speed, as I told you, it will be faster because of the architecture. Okay, we have WebSocket architecture in the Playwright, so it will be faster. Whereas Selenium uses the old architecture, that is the legacy architecture, so it will be slower. So it has a lot of modern web features like better support for single page apps. It will you can use two set of testing in one code itself. You can open two different browsers and it will not get affected also. So that is the reason for another reason for switching to Playwright. Okay, whereas for Selenium, to open two browser at a time, we have to need a lot of workarounds, right? Whereas in Playwright it is faster, and the installation is also very soft. You can just add the dependency and you can start working on the Playwright. Okay, so far clear? Okay, so as I told, the Playwright key features are element locators. So we have a lot of locators to use here. Similar to Selenium, we have CSS, XPath, text based, and we have extra kind of locators like role based, and what are the value. And in Selenium we have to mention, right, find driver dot find element by dot export and all, we have to specifically mention. Whereas in Playwright you can just use key page dot locator and pass the XPath or whatever it is, it will automatically identify what it is. We do not worry about it, and it has frames and shadow DOM handlings. For Selenium you have to specifically mention the if some element is inside the frame, you have to switch into the frame and all, right? Whereas here it is not required, it will automatically identify the frame and it will automatically find the element also. And network interception and marking, you can directly mark the console and get whatever you want to execute or something in the browser. You can do it automatically directly using network interceptions and markings. And screenshots and videos are very useful in this Playwright. It will be very easy to configure, and there are retries and parallel executions which are inbuilt in the Playwright itself. Okay. And for reporting also, it has a very good HTML report and screenshots on failure. So all these things can be easily used, and step by step debugging. For this we will be using page.pass method. So this method will automatically, if you add the this code at some point of the Playwright, right, it will automatically stop at that point and it will automatically open. For example, if you have opened this web page and if the web page is in this format, and it will automatically inspect the element and come to this screen, and it will show what is the trace and what happened, what is the reason. So a lot of things are there in the pass method also. Okay. It will inspect the element for visual explorations. So far, any doubts? Okay. So let's see how we are doing it in the Eclipse. Okay, just we'll see the installation and other stuffs in 5 minutes after the execution of this simple basic program of launching a browser. Okay, how to fill data, how to log in, all these things we'll see practically. So this will be the editor that we'll be working on. So first we'll be creating a Maven project. So generally, creation of all these things we'll be seeing when we are learning Java. So no need to worry. So just see how easy it is to install Playwright in our system in the Eclipse. So you have to just add dependencies tag here in the POM. So this is the dependency to install Maven. Okay. So this is the latest version. So once you save it, it will automatically add the Maven dependency over. You see here, Playwright is installed here. Can you see, guys? Playwright 1.45.0 has been added. Yeah, the Maven will be available in the Maven repository. From here only we have to get it. Maven repository Playwright. By searching this, you will be getting this Microsoft com.microsoft.playwright. So once you get into it, you have to open this. So this is the latest version. So I mean the updated version which I have is 145, which is a stable version. This one is a recent release. So if I copy this on July 21 only, it has been updated. So once you copy this, you can just add it over here also, not a problem. So once you add the latest one, this will get updated. So if it is not getting updated, you have to right click on this, go to Maven, and you have to click on this update project, and you have to click this force update and click on OK. So if you see, it will get updated like this in the corner, in the right corner. It is saying 75% has been built, right? So the recent version what we gave here has got updated. Is it clear, guys? This is how you have to install the Maven to your Eclipse editor. So now let's see a basic example. So whenever you are creating a program, okay, you have to create a package first. You'll see day one. In this, we are just going to launch a browser and open a demo session, demo playwright. Okay. So we'll have a main method for this. Inside the main method for playwright, right? This is the basic code that you have to write first. So for initialization of playwright, you have to mention that playwright class. Okay, you have to import it from Microsoft com.microsoft playwright, and you have to give a name to it, and then you'll be calling the method create. So if you guys are completely new, you don't know Java, no need to worry. This is just a demo session. From tomorrow we'll be having the right session. Okay, so we'll be starting from Java. I'll be teaching you what is uh, uh, class, how to create a class, what is a package, all those stuffs I'll be teaching you, so no need to worry. Now it is just a demo to launch a browser using Playwright. Okay, so if you are not aware, don't worry. Okay, so Playwright is an interface. Okay, inside this interface we have this create method. Okay, so Playwright implementation is a class which has implements the Playwright interface. Okay, if you see here, this is how it is getting created. So once you go into this Playwright interface class, if you see here, there itself they will have a sample program to launch. Okay, this is the basic steps. You have to use this creation. So this will be creating the Playwright session first. So this is the basic stuff that you have to do. Whenever you are starting a program, you want to automate something, you have to declare this Playwright and then give some name, and then Playwright again call it, and dot call the method that is available inside that. Okay, this is the first thing you have to do. Then you have to tell what type of browser that you are going to use, whether it is a Chromium browser or or Firefox or WebKit, whatever it is. Okay, so you have to tell the system that you are going to use this, and then you have to declare the browser also. Okay, which browser you are going to launch, so what method you are going to do with the browser, so that has to be done. And then we have a page to be declared. So using that page on the browser, you have to tell that you want to launch a new page. I mean, you are opening a Chrome browser like this, right? After opening it, you want to open a new tab. So for this purpose, we'll have this page declared here, and then page dot navigate. Okay, this is the syntax to launch a browser. I mean, launch a website. So this is the URL that you will be passing here. Whatever URL that you want to automate, you will be passing over here. Okay, and then browser dot close is nothing but once after the execution it will close. So this is the basic simple program that they have in the Playwright class itself. So for your understanding, if you are forgetting what you have to do it in the how to declare anything, then you can just go here inside the Playwright class, you can get the basic coding. Okay, as I told, we are first initializing the Playwright here. Then we will tell the system to use the Playwright, and I'm going to use Chromium browser, and I'll be launching it. And this is basic syntax, guys. For if you are aware of Selenium, we'll be using set property, and you'll be using WebDriver and all, right? So similarly in Playwright also we have this. So once you mouse over on this browser, you have to import it from com.microsoft.playwright. Okay, and then you have to import this browser type also. So this can be anything. For example, if you want to use Chromium browser, you can use Chromium browser, or if you want to use Firefox, you can just call Firefox and remove this Chromium browser. Okay, similarly, if you want to use WebKit, you can just call WebKit and have this as a method. So first I'll go with Chromium itself. Okay, so Chromium browser, and you have to tell the type and you have to tell launch options, because whenever you are generally copying this program, right, what will happen is it will run in a headless mode. We have to tell the system that it has to run in headed mode. Okay, so that is the reason I have mentioned this line: browser type, launch options, and set headless to false. Okay, if you say it as if you set this as false only, it will automatically open and the browser will be visible to you guys. If you didn't set this headless as false, it will be running in the headless mode. Okay, that is the reason for this line of code. And as I told you, this line of code is to open a new tab. Okay, for page you have to declare import it from com.playwright. Okay, and then say the browser should open and a new tab should open. Okay, after that page.navigate, and we'll
Excuse me, can you
setting
come
the
again
URL.
on this headless? Like, what does it signify? Like, actually true or false?
Sorry, you're not
I mean, can you come
clear.
again? I'm asking actually, can you come again on this set headless, right? I mean, if it is true,
Uh-huh.
how does it differ, like, actually from false?
Okay, so basically, as you see here, right, the basic code that you have to use is this one. So you have to give chromium dot launch alone. Whereas here in my code, what I have done is I'm calling in the browser and then I'm calling the playwright and I'm saying it should launch from Chromium browser. If I don't use this code, right, what will happen is it will run in a headless mode. The browser will not be visible for you to view.
Okay.
Okay, only when I use this line of code and I set the headless mode as false, this browser will be visible. I'll show you the demo also. Okay, for example, now I'll open a website here. So this is the website. Okay, so I'll pass the URL here. So what we'll do is we'll get a title of the page. So if you see here, the title of the web page is Swag Labs, correct? Yeah, just a minute.
Basically, what you are saying is like that actually in the browser, the head section will not be visible if we set it as true. Correct.
Yes, yes. The browser will not open at all. It will run at the back end.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So to get the title, we have to call the page, and dot title is the method to get the title, and we have to store it in the string, and we'll be calling it here. Okay. So once I execute this, only first time it will be downloading the required browsers and all. If you see in the console, just a minute, the system is taking a little bit. Yeah. So here, if you see 0%, it is showing, right? It is downloading Chromium browser. It will 100% download the Chromium browser first, and then Firefox, and then WebKit. All these things it will download. So first time alone, the execution time will be 3 to 4 minutes. So the Chromium is downloaded.
Uh, And just want to ask one more thing. I mean, we are using Playwright with other languages also, right? A JavaScript or a TypeScript. I mean, but the
Hmm.
overall methods that you are using in a Playwright tool, right? I mean, the mainly the classes and the methods all are the same, right? I mean, irrespective of the language. I just wanna check on this.
Yes, the method will be same. There will be slight changes based on the language.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, there will be a very light change, not so much. It will be very based on the language,
okay. Actually,
but
but
the
the
concept will
generic
be same.
method, yeah, the generic method that the playwright exposure, right? Those would be more or less would be the same, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I don't know. It is taking more time today. Two minutes, guys. I'm just switching the workspace, which I have already. This. Okay. I've missed my code somewhere. So as I'm sharing my screen and I'm in the call, right? So my network is little slow. So the download is taking more time for the first time alone. So it will be downloaded inside this folder. Yeah, it is downloading now faster. So in between, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. And if someone wants to headless means someone Harika. Okay. Yeah, I'll share you the steps to download now. I'll mail you as I asked you guys. You have you everyone sent your email ID in the WhatsApp group? If you have sent it, I can. Or do we need to add? Okay, Manu Saxena. This Maven will be inbuilt available in the Eclipse itself. You need not worry about it. So we need to add repository. No, not required. I'll tell you how to. I'll send you the document which has all the step-by-step methods to install Eclipse and Java. Okay, you guys can use that. I'll just share the screen once again. Uh, Installation document. So this is the installation steps. The Java version you can use the latest one. That's not a problem. Try to download it from the first. You have to check like this. Okay, first open a command prompt. Okay, open the command prompt and see. You have to type Java hyphen version. So if you are getting Java version mentioned like this, for example, if you see I have installed the 21 Java version. So if you are getting this message, no need to worry. It is already available in your system. If it is saying you don't have it in your system, if you are getting any error like this, Java is not recognized as an internal or external command, then you have to download it from Java Oracle page. Okay, I'll give you the link for that also. So if you see here, I have given the link in this document. So once you click on this, it will automatically take you to the download page. You can download latest 24 also, no issues. Or if you want to have a stable version, you can download the 21. And based on your platform, you have to click on this. For example, if yours is Windows, then you have to download this installer. Okay. Is everyone clear? Once after downloading this, what you have to do is you have to from scratch Java. It will be helpful from yeah. Today is just a demo session, right? I just wanted to show you guys about the Playwright. That's the reason I'm going a little fast. From tomorrow, I'll be slowly teaching you everything from the scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no need to worry about.
Because we don't know proper coding, so
Yeah. I understand. I also started like you only, so I know the pain. No, no need to worry. You just follow the instructions and do whatever I say, then it will be fine. If
yeah.
old version of Java exists, then what to do? You can delete it. You can uninstall it from your uninstaller. Add or remove program you have in your system, right? You can go there. You have to search for Java here, and you can just uninstall it. Not a problem. Or you can have both in your system. That is also not an issue. And Harika, headless means headless is nothing but, as I told you, right? So this is getting a little bit time for the downloading. Headless is nothing but uh, this browser. Whenever you are automating something, the browser will be opened like this. Automatically, the browser will open, and whatever manual actions you do, right, it will be happening here. You can see it visually. That is headed mode. So if you see headless mode, it will automatically run at the back end. The browser will not be visible for you. It will not open in the front screen. You will not be see it visually. Okay, is it clear, Harika? I can show you the demo once this download is done. Okay, if I remove this set of code, it will automatically run in a headed mode. Okay, sorry, headless mode. So what will happen? You will not be able to see what is happening. This page will not be opening. You will not be able to see how this page title is got. All these things you will not be able to see. So once you set the headless mode as false, you will be able to see this. So all these things I can show you once the download is completed. So in between that, I got scattered from the installation process, right? So once after downloading and installing the Java, after confirming from your command prompt, what you guys have to do is you have to search in your system that environment variables. Okay, so go to this environment variables. You will be getting the system property file opening. Okay, you have to click on this environment variables. So once you open this, click on this path. Okay, you have to edit it, and then you have to add your Java this thing over here. So once you install your Java, what will happen is it will be stored in your C column. So in your C column, program files, Java, and I told you, right, that 21 JDK only I have installed. So I have to copy this till bin. Okay, copy this path, go to the settings of this environment variable, just click on new and just paste this one. Okay, I have already added, so I'm not adding it here. So you have to add it and then click on OK. Then what you have to do is come to the system variables. Here you have to click on new and type Java underscore home, and then copy the same paste the same path, but remove this bin. Okay, till 21 you have to copy and paste it here and click on OK. So the new variable will be set like this. Is it clear, guys? So this is the basic set of installation for Java that you have to do, and you have to tell the system that Java is installed in this folder. That is the reason we are doing here. Okay, so once you do this, After installation, once you do this, then only we will be able to see it in the command prompt. The Java version will be displayed. Okay, then only you will be able to use the Eclipse without any issues. Is it clear, guys? Okay, and for downloading the Eclipse IDE, you have to click on this URL. So once you go into this, you'll be able to see download packages. You have to click on this download packages. After downloading it, you have to scroll down a little bit and you see Eclipse IDE for Java developers, right? You have to download this based on your machine, whether it is Windows or Linux or Mac, whatever it is. So for Windows, we have to click on this. Once you click this URL, it will get into this page. You have to have the extension as .zip file. Okay, it should not be .exe. So once you click on this, you will be able to download the Eclipse. Okay, this steps also mentioned here. So for how to install Java, you have to click on next and set up the folder like program file. It will automatically set to this folder. If you want to change it to some other location, then you can change by click on this change and then click on next. Okay, and Java will be completely installed like this. So once it is done, as I told you, you can see the step-by-step method for adding the environmental variables also, and then download the Eclipse. And this is the application that you have to click and open for opening the Eclipse. I want every one of you to do these two steps and be ready for tomorrow's session. Okay, come after installing all these things and we'll start working on Java. Okay, is it clear, everyone? So all the steps mentioned in this page you have to do. If you have any questions, you can post it in the group. I can help you whenever I get time. I'll be replying to your questions. Okay. So don't hesitate. Be cool. It is not a big deal. We'll be able to learn it very smoothly. Okay. If you even don't know anything, not to worry about anything. We'll start learning from tomorrow. Okay, guys.
Hello.
I hope everyone liked the session. Please give a feedback. If you have anything to tell me, you can tell it to me. And every day we'll have 15-minute session extended. If you have any questions or doubts, you can uh, ask me also. Okay, can you please share the PPT? Yeah, sure, I'll give you. The advantage of this session is when I started learning Selenium, Playwright, and Java and all, right, the instructors who were teaching me, they didn't share me any notes or anything. They'll be just teaching and they'll be leaving. So I have suffered a lot while learning. There will not be any document to recheck and all, right? So what I'll do is I'll from that time when I decided to take sessions, I have been keep on giving my documents to everybody. So on daily basis, I'll be sending you guys email like this. So whatever the sessions day we learned, right, we'll be getting the session link as well as the documents that I that I shared on the daily basis. So like this, I'll be sending daily. So you need not worry about that as well. And at the end of the session, I mean, at the last, after learning all the Playwright kind of things, I'll be giving you that twin engine framework also. Okay. And Manu section again, Eclipse version installed this. Yeah, that's fine. If you are good with that, it is fine. But if you start using latest version, it will be more fine, Jagan. And as you said earlier, that auto wait is built in and faster than other things will remain same as we are writing code in Selenium. I don't understand what you are trying to say. Manu, can you unmute yourself and ask the question?
Uh, you said earlier that difference between Playwright and Selenium. Playwright auto-wait is inbuilt and it is faster than Selenium. So
Yes.
we are writing method class, same we are writing in Selenium. So the writing method of the coding is the same, right? As we are writing in Selenium.
It will be similar only, but what will happen is in Selenium you will have to explicitly add the weights and all, right? Like you have to use implicit weight, explicit weight, thread dot sleep for few methods, right?
So
Whereas here
this is the
you don't
only
need to use.
difference, right?
Sorry.
So this is only the difference.
No, no, no. I told you, right? The main method that the architecture itself it is different. So the connection will be one-way connection, and for Selenium, it will be closing for each and every testing. I showed you the key features, right? A lot of things are there. Not only waiting, it supports browser speed and auto wait and speed, right? It is faster when compared to other frameworks,
Okay, okay,
and it has
understood.
inbuilt the frames can be handled easily, whereas in Selenium you have to mention the frame, you have to switch back to the frame, switch, all
Yes,
these things you have
yes.
to use, right? All those things will be an
Hmm.
advantage only, right? And test retries, if
Okay,
something is failing it will automatically retry. So, and we have lot of locators option also. So in Selenium you can use XPath, CSS, text, all these things, right? Whereas here we have role based, text based, and a lot of advantages are there when compared to Selenium. Not only these,
okay,
I'll show
thank
you
you.
a real time example when we run, right? I'll give you two codes. Okay, first I'll execute one code in Selenium, and I'll execute one code from Playwright. Okay, you can see the difference, so how fast it is. I'll show you that demo tomorrow.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Thanks, Neha. Yeah, yes, Harshavardhan.
Yeah, Rahul, just I mean, few things. I mean, in terms of the when we say actually frameworks enhancement, right? So, I mean, if I have to leverage the kind of a playwright framework, like say to make it extensible, like it should not like in Cypress, right? When we used to build frameworks, it has some limitation, right? If I have to make it more robust, it's not that great. I mean, so how it is? I mean, in terms of playwright, I mean, actually, when I say scalable, like say we have a multi-layered application, right? Say a Gen AI applications where actually the mainly the code is, I mean, it's in JavaScript. The backend is Node.js, and like there are different layerings. I mean, in the application, is it that much robust, or it supports multi-threading kind of things? I mean,
Yes.
because as a architect, they do ask in the interviews how much is your framework scalable, or I mean, if you have to devise, so it should be a bit robust. It should not have limitations, or it's not. I mean, when there are too many connections, right, the framework slows down. So just I was asking from that perspective. I mean,
Yeah, that is the reason I told you we have headless mode also, right? So whenever some application is running in the front end, right, it will occupy a lot of memory and it will make it a slow, right? So that for that purpose only they have bought in this headless mode here. Okay, so the headless mode supports faster execution and it will consume less memory. And when compared to other tools, right, this is faster because of the headless mode also. That is also one reason. And the WebSocket method it is using, and it is actually robust only. You do not worry about the scalability, robust, all these things, because we are using Java language. So generally Java has a multi-threading concept, right? So that will definitely
yes.
be utilized in Playwright as well.
Okay.
That's the
And
reason I
I
have
mean,
put in
it
Java.
supports WebSockets also, right? I mean, this one. I mean, WebSockets connections. Those kind of basically those are asynchronous calls.
Hmm.
So I mean, it extensively supports, right, WebSockets particularly. Yeah.
I don't get you. Your voice is little low.
Actually, what I'm asking, it supports WebSockets also, right? I mean, this one. Uh, actually, Playwright.
Huh, huh.
Actually, WebSocket calls. It supports WebSocket calls also, right? I mean, asynchronous calls. We can
Yes,
handle
yes,
those.
yes, yes.
Uh,
Yes,
this
it
one.
will handle. Yes, yes. So the download is completed, guys. So if you see now,
Thank
the
you.
browser got executed. Can you see? So I'm executing the program. So the browser is opening. Can you see? So it got opened and the title got printed here, right? It just took 8 to 10 seconds, right? So the browser is opening. If I don't give this line of code, okay, the execution has started and it is running, but no browser got launched. Can you see? But it got the title and it is getting printed here. This is called headless mode. Is it clear, guys? Harika, someone asked me, right? What is headless? Yeah. So this is how it will happen. So once you give this headless as false, it will again execution. I'll again execute it. So if you see here, it will open the browser and the execution will happen visually. You can see through it. Clear, guys? So from tomorrow we'll be start learning about Selenium, and I'll be sharing this documents and step-by-step methods today. So you guys can take your time, install the application. And someone has raised hands. Manu Saxena, you want to ask me something?
No, nothing. Thank you.
Okay. It shows you have uh, raised your hands. That's why I asked it. Yeah.
I have
Okay, guys.
raised earlier, so
Okay,
can I?
fine. Okay, fine. So, Sainath, any AI tool will be used along with this? No, as of now, I haven't implemented any AI tool to this. Maybe in future, if I come through anything, I'll let you know, Sainath. Does
Sure, sure.
anyone have any other questions?
And Raul, just one last thing, you will show us the CI/CD pipelines also, right? In actually framework, like how to call this, like
Yes,
later,
yes, yes, definitely.
that part. Okay,
So this
thanks.
will be the topics that I'll be covering on daily basis. I'll be just mentioning the dates. So on daily basis, please try to join the session and uh, be interactive. So ask questions. So you are paying money, so you have to get the benefit of that, right? So don't be silent. I want everyone to get interact with me, and I want everybody to know whatever I'm teaching you guys. Okay. So today we have seen what is Playwright and advantages and architectures. So I'll mention the dates that I've covered all these things today. So I have given you the setups also. I'll share the documents. You guys have to set up all those things and come tomorrow. Okay. So I'll mention all your names, and attendance also will be taken from tomorrow. So please be available for all the sessions. That will be helpful for you guys to understand it, everything, and get all my knowledge shared to you guys. So every day, as I told you, I'll be sharing all the documents one by one. Whatever I'm teaching, I'll be sharing it to you guys. Okay. So let's wind up the session for today. Thanks everyone. Good night. And
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.